Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is at around 37 cents, guys. Now, look at Bitcoin. Wow, over $24,000 today. We have a lot to talk about. Now, why did Bitcoin pump per se, or Ethereum as well, right? It's because probably some of these rich and wealthy folks were selling or fleeing from the banks and buying crypto and whatnot, right, to hedge against possibly the incoming collapse. A lot of people are talking about we're about to collapse here soon. I mean, actually we are collapsing, right? The financial system is in collapse mode, but will they save the day or what, guys? Let's talk about it today. Okay, so basically in today's video we're going to mix up riddles and the news together, so pay very close attention because the riddlers were right all this damn time. From CZ, as well as is this why Bitcoin prices, Bitcoin and ETH pumped. Given the chances in stablecoins and banks, Binance will convert the remaining of the $1 billion Industry Recovery Initiative funds from BUSD to native crypto, including Bitcoin, BNB, and Ethereum. Some fund movements will occur on-chain transparency. It's funny, a lot of people are fleeing from stablecoins, guys, like we talked about before, right? No one is safe, no coins are safe, but we are letting them get away with selling their fake dollars before the rug pull, and people applaud this. Exactly, right? Why are they selling from BUSD or from USDC and Tether or USDT, guys, right? Justin, Coinbase disabled trading with BUSD. Again, Binance, you're not safe, right? Binance, your time isn't coming. All these companies, crypto companies, your time is coming, guys, right? Tether, USDT especially. Don't worry, guys. We're getting closer and closer to the day. Now, pay attention to this week, guys, because it's going to be possibly explosive. I mean, this whole month will be explosive, right, guys? Have a great week, everyone. We sure will. And now, guys, we're starting from of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting, guys. BG123, these riddlers were right all this time. What are the chances of this, right? Silvergate Bank, Silicon Valley Bank, and Signature Bank. What are the odds all three banks are SIB, right? So it begins. SIB. Look at this, guys. All of them, right? So it begins. This is absolutely jaw-dropping. Wait a moment. What is this? Again, let me zoom it in for you guys so you guys can see much better. Basically, check that out. That's absolutely insane. What are the chances of that, guys, right? Wow. So these people, these riddlers already knew ahead of time. Of course they did, right? Another thing someone stated down here, as above, so below, right? BIS as well, guys. Pay attention. Now, today, okay, we just got confirmed by Joe Biden. Why? From Disclosed TV. Now, Biden states
Americans can have confidence that the banking system is safe.
What did we talk about yesterday, guys? Go watch my previous video. The beginning of the video, I stated Joe Biden will come out today and calm everyone down. And look what he just did, guys, right? How are we right time and time again? Because they don't want to collapse at this point, but the things are collapsing as we speak, guys, right? And by the way, he's saying the banking system is safe. Of course it isn't. Do you trust this, right? I can't believe it, guys. Do you really trust Joe Biden, right? A lot of people are we're talking about he's very sleepy, I mean, at times, so. And then from Fojack, again, we're going to mix up riddles and the news together, guys, because it's going to make sense, trust me. So pay attention. Now, Mr. Poole and what the connection of banks not safe, right? Oh, and by the way, what did he say right here at the end?
Is safe. Banking system is safe.
Banking system is safe, guys, which connects with what? Once again, banking is safe, possibly, right? Which is a quick connection. Now, if you go down here, US and banks were already broken. You think they will survive? For your information, they aren't. Not safe, soon to be shattered. This was from Mr. Poole back in 2019. In a blink of an eye, everything will be flipped on its head. Banks not safe, US not safe. Both, guys, the United States is about to die, right? The phoenix shall rise, but only once the storm is over. So basically, the flip of the switch will occur when the storm is over, meaning after the collapse, folks, or during it. Right, it's going to be at that certain time frame. It's so simple. How don't people see what's happening? Right, it's so wow. I can't believe it, guys. Banks not safe. Look at this. Reset. EU not safe. No, the world isn't safe, folks. If you think it is, then good luck. Basically, for Mr. Poole, once more, guys. Right, all these, if it's falling, basically, a connection to the banks right here. Right, FTX. Beware of Icarus. And then more connections right here. Bank. Right, all these the piggy banks flipped on its head. More here. Look at that, guys, right? Absolutely crazy. What's really happening? How did these Riddlers know, right? How? Well, are they the people who control it all? Maybe. Drive-in banking, as you guys can see, right? Or they're most likely in some type of occultic society, right? Don't panic. Again, when the time does arrive, guys, do not panic as we speak. Right now, do not panic. All is well. Especially during the collapse, do not panic, guys, right? Today is 313 hide. Let's see what happens, guys. 313, I'm pretty sure, is obviously a date, but it possibly means something else as well. Now, from Joe Biden, this is the full video, guys. I'm going to speed it up, but pay attention very carefully because check this out.
Thanks to the quick action of my administration over the past few days, Americans can have confidence that the banking system is safe. Your deposits will be there when you need them. Small businesses across the country, the deposit accounts at these banks can breathe easier knowing they'll be able to pay their workers and pay their bills. All customers who had deposits in these banks can rest assured they'll be protected and they'll have access to their money as of today. That includes small businesses across the country that bank there and need to make payroll, pay their bills, and stay open for business. No losses will, and this is an important point, no losses will be borne by the taxpayers. Let me repeat that. No losses will be borne by the taxpayers. Instead, the money will come from the fees that banks pay into the Deposit Insurance Fund. Second, the management of these banks will be fired. If the bank is taken over by FDIC, the people running the bank should not work there anymore. Third, investors in the banks will not be protected. They knowingly took a risk, and when the risk didn't pay off, investors lose their money. That's how capitalism works. And fourth, there are important questions of how these banks got into the circumstance in the first place. We must get the full accounting of what happened and why those responsible can be held accountable. In my administration, no one is above the law.
No one is above the law, but these guys create the law. Number one. Number two, they're bailing out the banks, folks, right? Just think about that just for a moment, right there. Come on, guys.
Thanks.
Now, remember, the second and third largest bank failures have happened in the past 3 days, right? And they're talking about, don't worry, guys, Americans can have confidence in the banking system. I mean, if you don't think that, if you guys really trust these people that are merely puppets, and by the way, he was reading off a script that was given to him, by the way, obviously, duh. And I don't know what to tell you guys if you guys trust these people. And check this out. Look at this, guys. We're not making any of this stuff up. Listen to this because Ripple may come into play.
President, what do you know right now about why this happened? And can you assure Americans that there won't be a ripple effect?
Do you expect other banks to fail, Mr. President?
A ripple
Should all
effect.
depositors be protected at all banks?
A ripple effect. Again, talked about what? Quote unquote ripple effect, guys, right? We talked about it. Ripple is or will be the solution, or XRP, guys, right? When the time is right, when the collapse is imminent, or when the collapse arrives. Number two, this is all subliminal messaging to us that let's prepare, guys. I mean, we are invested into the right assets, in my humble opinion. That's just my opinion. This isn't financial advice as well, guys. Now, United States regional bank stocks now, right? All these banks are collapsing, folks. Or all these stocks are down, right? Markets are betting that Silicon Valley's banks collapse broke the regional bank system. Basically, regulators wanted to seem like their bailout of Silicon Valley Bank fixed the issue overnight. Their backstop simply exposed a broader issue. Regulators cannot save all the banks. Exactly, right? It really seems like Silicon Valley Bank has broken the system. So what's going to happen next, guys? Will there be a domino effect to all these other banks? Or if there is, will they save the banks as well, right? And by the way, that they definitely bailed them out, the banks, the Silicon Valley Bank and whatnot, right? But they're stating that they haven't, or it's not a quote unquote bailout, but they have 100%. Of course it is. Holy S, almost every single banking stock is getting halted, right? Steady, lads. Again, guys, this is what the black swan we were waiting for. Remember what we talked about a long time ago. It's all about the what, guys? The damn banks. You guys already know, right? But by the way, it's all rituals at the end of the day, because look at this. When in pre-market it plunged, this stock right here, First Republic Bank, 666, guys, right? Interesting numbers yet again. Of course, it's all planned ahead of time, all rituals. From Jim Cramer, we are on. Perhaps does that mean we're about to be off, guys, right? Is the collapse imminent? Possibly. In 2022, Jim Cramer stated you could make a lot of money with Signature Bank, but today the bank was shut down by regulators, making it the third largest banking failure in history, right? So whatever Jim Cramer does state right here, guys, it's the opposite. So are we on or off? right? Seems like a flip of the switch terminology, perhaps. He then stated, many banks did invest poorly, but most of the big banks didn't. Don't confuse those. Will the banking system be stronger today? Yes! Wow! Will the whole banking system be stronger today, guys? Yes. What does that tell us? It definitely isn't, right? It's actually weaker. Now, this is why we must pay attention to the full month of March, guys. This is why. From Seller 17, cyber attack freeze on 321. Perhaps, as you guys can see from V13, oops, page not found 404, right? This was tweeted back at 1911 EST at 10:23 or 10:28 2022. Result is what? Plus 19 weeks, 11 days equals to 321 to 2023, right? Message, all systems down. Do not try to move your XRP. Massive attacks. Stay still. Do nothing. Right? Exactly, guys. Remember, we're sailing on uncharted waters as we speak, guys. Right? Be very careful. Be very wary. Overnight resets. Moon on 322. Remember, ISO goes live around that same time frame as well. Right? Very fascinating connections, to say the least. Not to mention from 316. Look at this, guys. The train is about to leave the station, perhaps. Right? Emergency. Stay indoors. Right? Look at this, guys. Departures. Exit. Right? So he's definitely telling us something is incoming, guys. Very, very 100%. Right? Look at this, interesting weeks ahead. 100%, guys. This is why we must pay attention to the upcoming weeks, because it's not done and over yet, right? It's not done and over. So pay very close attention. If you guys can like the video, I really appreciate it as well. Spread awareness, guys, because we know what's upcoming. So the timeline is clear, by the way. Now for Mr. Poole, as we see right here, he posted these numbers and letters, right? Basically, as clocks strike 133, right? What could it be? A lot of interesting connections, guys. Let's wait and see. But if you go to this next tweet from Fojack, a few connections right here, right? 133 is what today, 313, right? The time is nearly here as clock strike 133. A new world is born as we collide. Again, they're always talking about a what, guys? A new world, right? As cash continues to disappear because we're heading into this new era. The phoenix shall rise once the storm is over. Right, you guys can pause and check all this stuff out. Event 9 to follow according to prior correspondings. Prepare. Again, it's all about prepare, guys. Now, you know what I found interesting from reading all this stuff? It's that this obviously ties in with XRP, but at the same time, it ties in with an external event. But I wonder what that external event is, and Mr. Poole isn't telling us. I mean, maybe he is, but we can't seem to see it, maybe? I'm not sure, right? Pretty crazy, guys, as pyramids implode into dusty red smoke walls, right? The world will finish transitioning soon. Again, what do you guys think this all means? Look at this, guys. Soon to be shattered, right? Again, no one is safe, folks. If you believe you're safe, you're not. For your information, they aren't safe, right? United States and banks were already broken. Of course they were, and David Schwartz warned us. And not to mention, if you believe these Riddlers are fake, are they truly? From 31RM. 33 posted by Mr. Poole on 3323, right? 33. Look at this right here, folks. Silicon Valley Bank, 33, rank 33, right? SBV, 3003. I'm pretty sure that's the address. And then Circle discloses 3.3 billion tied up with Silicon Valley Bank, right? Of course, you don't say this, guys. Of course we do. Do we see what's happening? It's all rituals at the end of the day, right? We're not making any of this stuff up. The number everything happens with 13 or 33. Isn't that something? What are the odds from Baba Cugs? The biggest bank failure is saved on March 13, the exact day BG123 decided to leave a heart. The only day in the entire year. Your opinions are irrelevant. You cannot stop this train. I am simply their messenger, as he did state right here. Basically, on March 13, guys, right, the heart is right there. Maybe, perhaps, a lot of people's heart were broken, guys, today, yesterday, and whatnot, right? So, pretty crazy. Another one right here, guys, right? A lot of interesting connections. If you type in gematria as clock strike 133 equals to, once again, 355. I've seen that number. Oh, okay. It's basically 13, right? Look at this, guys. 1133. These are all specific dates and numbers. BG123 winked on March 11th until March 13th, right? 11 to 13, 113, 313. Why? Not to mention, if you believe these Riddlers are fake, are they truly from Stellar 17? HSBC UK unit is acquiring Silicon Valley Bank for, UK for £1, right? Somebody said it was for $4 billion and $4 billion and $1. Then if you go up here for Mr. Poole, look at this, guys. HSBC, right? A connection to that tweet right here to Silicon Valley Bank. Is that not something? It sure seems like it. A lot of bank references, guys. Look at that. Wow. Crazy, right? A lot of these bank references. Then, if you go to this next week, HSBC to acquire Silicon Valley Bank, probably nothing, because Ripple right here, HSBC executive and Swift board member joins Ripple to support continued global growth, right? This was back in 2016, folks. HSBC, the banks love XRP, don't you see? You probably are now opening your eyes if you haven't been already. From Kang Space, Marvin Gaye timeline, HSBC plays a key role in transfer of system old to new, right? From Swift, we go to HSBC to AIIB, transfer of system west to east, beginning of quantum financial system, and then gold-based XRP, true liquidity as real-time settlement, right? Gold is back with his new friend, the center of new economy. Remember, a lot of people are fleeing from the US dollar and whatnot, guys, right? These different currencies into what? Gold and cryptocurrencies. Isn't that something? Of course, because we're heading into this new era, right? This new system altogether. So pay very close attention, because these Riddlers were warning us from how long ago, guys? So long ago, as pyramids implode, as you guys can see, Silicon Valley, right? Look at that, guys. Wow, a pyramid on top, right? Then if we go down here into red dust, interesting, right? Because everything is red. Alter Vigo mentioned 813 days, as you guys can see. Today is the anniversary of Pluto discovery in 1933 with 13. Today is the final. It is also the BG123 calendar. 813 days from SEC versus Ripple claiming XRP is an unregistered security offering. Guys, look at this. From December 20th, 2020 to March 13th, 2023, it's 813 days. Isn't that something? Wow. This is how we know on a specific date like that, guys, the case concludes. But which day will it be? Could it be this year? I mean this month. But remember this. Oh wow, isn't that something? Val Jester was right, because the case concludes when the system collapses, and the system is supposedly collapsing as we speak. It definitely is, right? Unless they delay it. From Tinto Savage, number 113 has been used multiple times for dip/buy bottoms, right? Paying attention yet? Exactly, guys. We're looking at, right, the bottom, quote unquote, I guess, and then we pumped up, right? Wow, that's crazy. Did you guys buy the dip or what? Comment down below. Another thing that's interesting, guys, 313, right? Check this out. People are talking about that. You guys can see this for Donald J. Trump, right? A lot of interesting connections. And then what do we see right there? 313. Interesting, from Simpsons as well, guys, right? Now I'm not going to play the full video, but I'll have the link down to show you guys can investigate further. Wow. This is crazy, guys, right? This is absolutely crazy. Again, I'll just be wary. I'll just be prepared, because so many different things. Remember when we were talking about Joe Biden as well, quote unquote, to disappear? Now, last but not least, from Crypto Maniac, something is definitely happening behind the scenes with Ripple and XRP not saying anything but 3/13/23 today, right? Look what happened. All these XRP were transferred from unknown wallet to unknown wallet. Isn't that something, guys? That's so fascinating. Why? Right? Today, exactly today, 3/13, that's something. Let's pay attention. Something's definitely brewing, to say the least. Not financial advice, not financial advice, and not financial advice. Pay attention, guys. Not financial advice and not financial advice. Whatever, so guys, amazing. See ya.